What's going on, guys? Before we jump into this video, I'm going to give the guy I bought this engine off of a shout out. I should have shouted him out in the last video. He called me out on it. No excuse for it, but should have shouted him out. So his name is Broncos and Parts Garage on YouTube. He makes great videos. He goes into depth on stuff. Go check him out on there. Give him a sub. And he also has a Facebook group page called Broncos and Parts Garage, I believe that's what it's called. And he parts out Broncos and F-Series trucks and whatnot, and has a lot of parts available. So go check him out, maybe buy some parts off of him, and check out his videos. But let's get into this video. What's going on, guys? We're tearing down the motor. As you can see, I got the plenum off, sitting over there on the ground. I was taking these off, and that one snapped right there, and that one snapped. So that's gonna be a pain, but hopefully we can get those out. I'm gonna finish getting these bolts off and pull it off and see what we got to work with. But so yeah, we're just gonna strip it down to the block and check out the pistons and cylinders and see what it looks like. Depending on what it looks like, I might just build it stock, just leave it how it is and build it, and eventually maybe one day pull it out and do like all forged internals on the bottom end. But as long as it looks good, I'm not gonna mess with it. I'm just gonna build the motor on top of it. I don't plan on pushing too much boost to it, so it should hold. But that's kind of the plan, so stay tuned. So I finally got this side off. Those two are obviously there, and I got these two here. So it's a catastrophe on this side. This other side went very good. All of them came out, so I don't know what was up with this side, but I gotta try and back those out with something. Probably just gonna try a bunch of different kind of techniques, see what will happen. But I mean, worst comes to worst, I have to well, I mean, I guess it doesn't really matter because I'm gonna put new heads on it anyway. I'm not even really thinking, jeez. But so that don't even really matter. But if I try and sell them in the future, I definitely want to try and back these out. But yeah, so we're all set. We got those off. Now we'll probably just start pulling all of our wiring and our intake off, and probably all of this stuff up front, all of our pulleys. So yeah, that's kind of the next step. Alrighty, as you can see, we got it torn apart pretty well. I had some issues up here. Obviously, snapped bolt. I had one that was snapped over here. I welded a nut on, pulled it off. This one I tried welding 2 nuts onto it. It just keeps snapping, so I'm gonna have to figure that out eventually. But pulled the valve cover. Really dirty in here. Super dirty, but it doesn't matter. We're changing out the heads anyway. I'm just hoping the bottom end looks all right, because this stuff is pretty gross in here. It's just nasty. But we'll pull off this other side for you. Jeez. Side ain't as bad, but it's still pretty gross. We'll get those heads pulled off in the intake, and I'll see you. So we got one head off so far. We're gonna pull this one off, and then the intake. Pistons and cylinders don't look that bad, but probably still gonna give it a thorough check through. So I'll see you once I get both of those off. So we got both the heads and the intake off. We flipped it over. We're gonna take the oil pan off, take the oil pump off. Everything we did with the 302 we're doing to this. And then depending on what it looks like on the inside, we might do a rebuild on it. I'm not 100% sure yet, but this is how far we've gotten so far. So we're gonna take this off and see how that looks. All right, guys, I'm back. Got the oil pan off, the oil pump off, and now it's basically just like we had the 5.0. So what I'm going to be doing here is I'm going to just clean everything up the best I can. Clean the sides up, clean the gasket surface. That way, when we do reinstall everything, it's all clean and ready to go. But yeah, that's kind of the plan right now. I'm going to clean up the cylinder walls and the pistons. I might actually do a re-ring on it, just a re-ring kit. As long as all the tops of the pistons look good and there's no pitting or anything, I might just do like a quick hone and a re-ring kit and bearings. But that's kind of the game plan. So we'll see. I'm just gonna probably clean it up pretty good the rest of the night. So yeah, I'll probably see you once it's all clean and whatnot, and we'll go from there. So did a little scrubbing with some degreaser and a wire brush just on the sides, and looks a lot better. I just loosened these two nuts up. We're gonna check these bearings and see what it looks like, and see if they're scored up or anything. Give me a second. So there we go, guys. It's not terrible, but we're gonna go ahead and replace them for sure. We'll probably do new pistons, new bearings. We'll probably do stock crank and rods, and I don't know. I'll see what kind of kit I can find. I don't want to spend too much on the bottom end right now. I just want it to be stock build basically for now. Yeah, I don't plan on running much boost at all, maybe 7 pounds at the max probably. So I think a stock bottom end will be fine. So that's the plan. We'll get a rebuild kit ordered for this, and yeah, probably get a nice cam for it, new timing chain and gears, probably a new balancer too. We'll have to pull that one off. Doesn't really need it, but it's old, you know. But yeah, so that's kind of the game plan now. We're just gonna do new pistons, rings, and bearings. So I just got these two loosened up. We're gonna check these out. Gosh dang it. All right. It kind of looks bad, but I can't feel anything with my fingernail. Feels pretty smooth. This one I can feel it with my fingernail, but I think the crank is good. I don't even think it needs to be like surfaced or nothing. So that's kind of good, but it definitely needs new bearings for sure. So that'll be the plan. I think that's gonna do it for this video. So thanks for watching, guys. I appreciate it. Kind of tore into it, found what we need to do. So we're gonna do pistons, rings, bearings, and then new cam and timing, chain and gears, and a new balancer. So basically a full bottom end rebuild, just using stock rods and the stock crank. But that's the plan. So thanks for watching, guys. Stay tuned for when I get the rebuild kit in. So I'm actually deciding to pull the pistons out right now. Yeah, I'm gonna do that and then we'll probably end the video. But yep, I'll see you once I get them all pulled. So here we go, guys. Got them all taken out. Looks good. So now I'm just gonna do some shopping, kind of look around, see what kind of kits I can find. If I can find a good cheap kit for everything being forged and whatnot, then I might go for it and buy it. But I don't know. We'll see. This is gonna be kind of a budget build, so I doubt I'll be able to do all forged internals, but we'll see, I guess. So thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed. Stay tuned for the next one. Turbo 351 Windsor build. It's gonna be a wild one.